Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. Mr. Felix is in the house. Who's that? Him. I know a lot of you have missed him. He's been showing up in the mid-months. Oh my god, you're such a delicious little Zen guy. So fucking wise and so just chill. Blue is outside, barking at stuff. Outside of this room. I will bring him over when the video is done, so that he can say hi to you, but... yeah, and if you miss this guy, he's right there. I will be away next week. So for about a week, I will be on a trip. So you might see some videos made from where I'm going. It's just going to take a week and then I'll be back home. Blue is coming with us for the trip. So you'll see him around. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all I needed to say. I can't, you know how sometimes I enjoy bringing up dreams for you guys, but I'm going through a rough patch of not remembering my dreams. Or I do very slightly, either right before I go back to sleep or right when I wake up, and then I'm done. So after the trip, when I get back home, I will definitely put up my Christmas tree. Felix agrees. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I should put something in here in the background too, to make it a little more Christmassy. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Christmas definitely is starting when I come back home. For me. It would have started sometime next week, but I gotta go. So, that's it. That's pretty much everything I got for now. Current energies check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you're dealing with, a pet, family situation, whatever. Where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will only work properly when the premiere of this video is done. So if you're finding yourself watching this in between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30-ish a.m. Central Time, that means you're in the premiere of this video. That means the timestamps will not work properly until after that. When the premiere is done, then they work. Poof. Like magic. Roles can be reversed. So yeah, that's the sun has been out all day today. It's nice. It's a little, man, I just love transitionings from summer to winter and from winter to summer. Autumn and spring. Spring is my favorite, then autumn, then summer, and winter is definitely my least favorite. Well, see, I can find something nice in all of them. Winter, the hibernation part, the sitting inside and feeling cozy while there's hopefully snow outside and not freezing, but you know, whatever. So yeah, let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. Whew. on your side, you got the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. You're waiting. Are you waiting? You might be waiting. It's one of those, oh, I can't wait for this period of time to just pass so that I can go back to feeling balanced and feeling good and feeling just, oh, you know. So you might be going through a rough patch then, because you're kind of presenting yourself as waiting for that day that all of this passes, which I don't know what this is, but okay, so you're hopeful here. Good. The energy attached to you, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Oh my God. What are they experiencing? What is this? There's like so much stress here, which is creating even more stress than there should be in the first place. Why is this? This is an energy that's gotten a little stuck in potentially complicating things a little bit in their mind, in their head about something, and it's almost mission impossible to get themselves unstuck for some reason, even though they got plenty of choices, plenty of options here to do that. Okay, so it's a rough time here. For the connection, the Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Sun. This could be, I don't know what this is about. I'm leaning a little bit towards work, but I'm not convinced that it's something in regards to that. But it's a little bit of a rough period of time. But you're coming through as being very, very hopeful. You know, very, like you're bringing in a great energy of, you know, this too shall pass. It's going to be okay. Okay, cool. Keep up with that energy because it's helping. Okay. From the universe for you, you get the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords. Yeah, something happened. Something happened. A little unpleasant, but somebody did something. I don't know who did what, but based on that, it brought in a lot of stress to a situation. Yeah, I like how you're handling it. Like, if your energy wasn't here, I would probably freak out here. I would be like, oh my God, what's going on here? You know, like my body would be like this, super tense, but you're keeping it quite, it's not even about just being hopeful about it. Your energy has a sense of steadiness to things, like, you know, like really believing that this is just an energy and it's going to pass, because ultimately that's what it is. Okay. Ooh, good. As I said, keep it up with that energy because it's great. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. I made it very warm in this room. But given that it's just me and Felix and I didn't hear any complaints from him, no, he's just chilling, I went crazy. And now we've got the sun coming. I almost want to fall asleep on it. And it feels so toasty and so good. Because that sun is very deceiving. Like, it's very cold out there. It's very cold. Well, not very cold. Like, it could be way worse. But still, you know. Oh, cool. On your side, you get the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Death card. There's something here that first you're presenting to me as if everything's good here, everything's fine, there's an energy exchange, there's love, there's, you know, good times, there's good times, but it's done. You know, with the Death card, you're kind of like, it's done, it's a done deal. Okay. All right. The energy attached to you, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands. Well, this energy shows up as being connected to you and really kind of caring for this connection and saying that, you know, this is a soul connection. This is a very nice soul connection. But I don't care for it. I don't care for it. The both of you are presenting this almost like, you know, I just had an ice cream. Great. Cool. Okay. Like none of you have, I'm not saying, there's definitely emotional connection to this from both sides. But the way you're presenting it, it's almost like just a regular, you know, any other day kind of a thing. Okay. Cool. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Empress, the Justice card. Well, from an energetic perspective, as far as the connection is concerned, there's nothing done here. There's, you know, it's kind of an ongoing energy of a pretty nice connection, I would say. So it's still there, but it's not there as far as the physical is concerned. Okay, let's see what the universe has. Why are you so nonchalant about it, the both of you? It's like, wait, what? And again, it doesn't give me the impression that neither of you give a shit about it or anything like that. It's just, it worked. It's done. Okay. Cool. From the universe, you get the Four of Wands, the Devil, the Judgment card. Oh, well, yeah. Then, okay. All right. So is there an understanding here that something about this together is not working out in the physical? Maybe that's why it's coming in as so accepting that, okay, this isn't here anymore. Because there is a commitment, but it's not the best one in the way that it's shown up here. You know, not the healthiest one. So maybe that's why it's like, you know, based on the fact that this isn't working out in the greatest way, let's just kind of rip it apart. And both of you kind of have acceptance over it or understanding that, yeah, this makes sense that we rip this apart because it's not working when it's together. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay. This is the most peaceful kind of a breaking apart kinds of energies that I've seen in a while. It's like, okay. Cool. I mean, I didn't clarify to see, okay, is it really that peaceful? I don't know. But, you know, if that's what we got, that's what we got. Moving on to Virgo. On your side, you get the 10 of Cups, the Sun, the 5 of Swords. You know when sometimes we tell ourselves or the world or ourselves in general, like, oh my God, you know, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. And we try to hang on to a positive energy that'll get us out of a slumber. You're kind of doing that. The problem is you don't believe that truly. So it doesn't count. It's not working out. Oh, it's going to be okay. No, it's not if you don't believe it. You know, you can't just say that and say, oh, yeah. Unless you're working with that energy, you know, as a kind of a subliminal message or something, and you keep on telling yourself that until you believe it, then okay. But if you throw this in over a situation, saying, oh, it's going to be okay, and you don't truly believe it, then it becomes just a lie that you tell yourself, you know? So that's kind of what I see showing up on your side. The energy attached to them, the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. This is an energy that keeps on going. If they are faced with any kind of challenge, and I see one in there, at least one challenge, any kind of difficulty, any kind of anything, they're the type to just keep pushing through by the looks of it. And that's exactly what they're doing here. They're working on something. I don't know what. I feel the sun here like a mother. I'm going to get tanned just here. They're working on something. They're very, you know, passionate about it. And I do see some things standing in the way, but I don't see that stopping them. The energy attached to you, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Justice card. Yeah, there's a sense of teamwork here, kind of a deal. And I feel like you are trying to bring something good to the table. It's not that you're lying and you're like, oh, I hope this fails and that's how I'm gonna come here, but I will put on this mask that says, no, everything's gonna be okay, kind of a deal. Hold on. Oh my God, that's beautiful. A hawk. No, you're not pretending like that. Your intention is definitely great. You're just using this energy of, you know, keeping your chin up or something when that's not actually what's happening for you. So if you feel like, no, it's not going to be okay because I feel like shit, then feel like shit. It's fine. But don't just cover that up with a sense of, oh, it's going to be okay and not believing it. It's actually worse, you know? So just bring positive energy, whatever you need, you know? Just don't lie to yourself. If you're going to bring it, believe it too, you know? Because something about this connection seems to be like a working partnership, like an ongoing partnership that works out great. You know, it doesn't need any kind of, it just needs truth. And it just needs for you and them to believe that even for them, if something is shitty along the way, they're not going to stop and say, oh, this is not shitty, this is great. No, they're seeing it as shitty, but they're pushing through, you know? Like for you, you're showing up with, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be great, but I don't see you believing it, you know? So you might as well not say that. Or again, if it's one of those, you got to say it until you believe it, then yeah, keep on saying it, but at some point, do believe it. But yeah, there's a partnership here, it's ongoing, it's great. From the universe, you get the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Fool. See, because you do have this inner strength and believe that ultimately things are going to turn out in the way that they need to, you know? So I like the fact that there's no trying to take control over where things are going or what's happening, because that's going to create a whole lot of other energies that are not needed here. So you do believe that the universe will take care of things here. Okay, keep with that. And if you have a shitty day, you don't have to show up and say, oh, it's a great day. It's unless you believe it, you know, just show up and today is a shitty day, God damn it, and just let it pass, you know, that emotion. It's fine. It's almost like trying to mask certain things that you're feeling that are not feeling necessarily good to you, but you don't want to show that to the world. And it's like, why? Just show it. It's fine. The world doesn't mind. They're going through their own shitty stuff, you know? So unless you believe it, you know, that it's going to be okay. It's going to be great. It's, you know. Cool. I love it when the leaves come down, because I can see all the birds, the big birds too, which I think I mentioned it in the mid-month somewhere, that we had an owl showing up right here on this tree, really close, and it's fascinating. It's I mean, all of these prey birds, it's just very fascinating to see them so up close. It's really nice. The other day, yesterday, for an hour, it stood on that branch over there. Really close to us. Fire signs. Aries. And these birds have been crazy with the feeders. I gotta get them some more food because I'm out of it. And yeah, you were right. Keep feeding them. They keep on coming, man. There's a lot of them. My God, I love the sounds Felix makes. What the fuck? Anyways, let's see what you got. On your side, you get the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. You're happy about something, but at the same time, it feels very difficult to you. It almost feels like you're, as happy as you are about this, it almost feels like you're carrying an extra load, an extra burden or something. And that's why you're kind of like, okay, but I'm doing a little more than I should or something. But I feel good about it. Okay. Okay, there's a little too much on your plate right now or something. But overall, you feel good about it. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Death card. Ooh, this energy is one of those that shows up as eliminating themselves from the picture. I don't know who this is, what they did, but nothing great. It kind of took them out of the picture. Or they're doing something right now, which is like, okay, they just took themselves off. It's not great though. It's looking really not great, but it's one of those you made your bed, you know, kinds of energies where you're not even doing anything. You're just kind of looking at it as it kind of takes itself out of the picture. So, okay. For the connection, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Queen of Cups. Yeah. I mean, what you're doing is standing still, allowing for this energy to do its thing, whatever that thing is. And I feel like there's a lot of support. In the sense of understanding that whatever they're doing, it's their journey. It's them handling it. It's them carrying through their journey. So it almost feels like you're creating the space for them to do whatever it is that they want here. Even if it's something that you're seeing from the outside, this is not healthy. This is not great. You know, you're not stopping them. You're letting them realize that all on their own. You know? There seems to be. It's very hard to do though. That's the hardship on your side. Because you care for this person. And it's almost like watching them harming themselves in quite extreme ways here. And it's like my hands are tied. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. The Temperance card, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Swords. Yeah. But there's a sense of acknowledgement and acceptance and even feeling good about the fact that you're able to create space for this. Because that's basically what you're doing. So you're happy about that. You're not happy, you know, that you have to watch that unfold in front of you. And that it's going in that way because you can see again from the outside that it's not the best way that they could handle things. But there's a sense of satisfaction in how you're creating the space and allowing them to see that for themselves instead of telling them, hey, you know, you suck at this or whatever the case, you know. Good. You're definitely creating space for someone's journey here, which seems to be quite... Ooh. And when it's showing up like that, it's the hardest thing to do, to create space. Especially when you care about them, because it's like... They're not seeing. They're heading directly for that cliff, you know, for that downfall big time. I can see it. They can't, you know. So how do you stand still and allow them to figure it out? It's pretty hard, but you're doing it. Moving on to Leo. The sun has moved up to my side here. I don't think I'm going to get tanned here, but I feel it burning like no tomorrow. I missed the sun. I missed it. It was quite gloomy for quite a few days. I don't especially like it during autumn and spring. Well, spring, yeah. During autumn. Because it can be quite deceptive. So it's like... You're lying to me, son. You're lying to my face, or to my side. But that's fine. I missed it. So, on your side, you get the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. There's a soul connection here. Your energy is moving towards this soul connection with this soul connection. So it's a good moving kind of an energy by the side of this connection. It's because you choose to, it's because you want to. You're learning something from this movement. So it's a nice energy here. It's quite steady. It's not crazy like, oh my God, you know, the best thing in my life. No, but it's not the worst thing in your life. It's quite neutral, but it's nice. It has a nice tone to it, you know? So I'm not sure what this is, but that's where your focus is at, towards this connection and moving something along with this connection. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. This is someone that stands in their own way, big time. Because it's like every time they want to do something or pursue something, they start to think about it, like majorly. And that'll probably stop them in their tracks. And a lot of the times they're saying they're going to do something and they end up not doing it. And it's not even about an energy of put your money where your mouth is. It's they end up not doing it because they're going crazy in their head about it. Enough so that they even forget what the fuck they were doing there to begin with. You know? Okay. The energy for the connection, the Strength card, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Well, this is a connection to someone. It seems like you have it steady at this moment in time. They don't. The problem is you can't sustain this for the both of you. You know, you either both have to go crazy up here so that this is a complete mess, or the both of you have to keep it steady. If one is keeping it steady and the other one is making it go nuts, it's not going to work out for now. And you can't make it steady for the both of you, no matter how much you try. And I don't even see you trying, and I would advise against it anyway. They got to balance out a little bit. Because this is looking okay for now, but at some point, this whole craziness of overthinking, it's going to take over the whole energy here. That seems to be steady for now. Seems to be quite okay. But because it's a two-way street here, both sides need to participate in it in a healthy way to keep it steady. Otherwise, it might turn not great. Let's see what the universe has. The Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Tower. There's a commitment here. It's almost like someone's waiting for the ball to drop or something. Why? I think it's coming from here. Because this is a lot of worrying, a lot of stressing about things that aren't even happening. So this is very similar to, you know, always waiting for the worst case scenario to happen in anything. And that's what this energy would lead to for sure. So it's starting to take over this connection, unfortunately. So whatever energy this is that's stressing about things, they need to chill. They need to chill because it's going to take this connection down onto a very stressful kind of a, ooh. Unless you keep your energy separated somehow, but I don't know how, because this is a connection. This is a commitment to someone. So the energies are definitely engaged with one another. So that's it. This energy needs to cut it out. Cut it out with that. Okay, that was it. Simple. It's going to influence the whole connection, and it's going to make the connection look like this whole big ball of stress. And you're not that. So, anyways. Moving on to Sagittarius. On your side, you get the Magician, the Moon, the Nine of Swords. Hold on. Interesting. You're manifesting something? I'm trying to figure out what it is. The problem is you are too. You're trying to figure out what it is too. Yeah, there's definitely the energy of manifestation on your side, but it's about something that's so hidden within you that it's very hard to tell. What direction are you manifesting in here? Because you're not clear in it yet. Okay. So you need to clarify something first, from what I can see here. Could have to do with your own sense of stability. But first, there's some energies within yourself that need to be more clear so that you can manifest something good here. The energy attached to you, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. This is an energy that usually runs pretty smooth, pretty steady. They got their shit together most of the times. You would look at this energy and you would be like, oh my God, you're a freaking guru. You're like super steady, super balanced, grounded, like your energy feels so good. For some reason right now, there's a little bit of instability there. There's a little bit of something that's taken them off of that whole aspect of balance for them. Maybe they're worrying about something, maybe they're stressed about something. It's not a lot, it's a little bit, but you would tell the difference from how they usually present themselves to this. For the connection, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this has to do somehow, all of it, with your sense of stability. Again, something within you, and that could even be a limiting belief surrounding money, you know? How do you believe money should be made? Or, you know, is it just, oh, the more I work, the more money I make? You know, is it energy exchange? The more energy I put out in the universe in one way, the more I get in the financial way. I don't know. You know, it could be something around that where there's a little bit of lack of clarity there for you in regards to your sense of stability. So you need to clean up a little bit in there so that you can manifest, because your manifestation, I mean, your target for your manifestation, I can see where it's going, and it's going in good places. But in order for that manifestation to come through, you need to figure some things out within your energy first that is kind of preventing you to get there for now, you know? Let me see what the universe has. This deck is warm from the sun. From the universe, you get the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something in regards to even potentially what you deserve, you know, your sense of self-worth. Because you may want to win the lottery here, but do you feel like you deserve it? You know? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's the energy that's holding you back here. Who knows? There's some deep something in there within you that needs to be cleared out, transmuted. Because there's something that's limiting you. So no matter how much you want for something to happen in the physical that concerns your stability, there's something within you that's preventing for that to happen. And again, that's usually limiting beliefs of what we deserve, what we feel like we deserve, what we're given. Are we given too much? Are we given too little? Are, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So interesting, but that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. Ooh, these energies are stuck. All of it. On your side, you get the Tower, the Sun, the Two of Swords. You're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Something happened here that placed you in a pretty low vibration kind of an energy, where your mind is taking you in all sorts of dark places potentially, where you're not seeing that there's a light at the end of this tunnel anymore. Like, you know it's there, you're just not seeing it. So I don't know what the hell happened here. The energy attached to you, the Death card, the Hangman, the Eight of Wands. Looks a little bit like ghosting. It could be something a little more serious than that, in the sense of somebody just disappeared off the face of the earth, and that's that. It's like, deal with it. There's a lack of anything, explanation, closure. What closure? Nothing. It's just, the fuck happened here? It just happened. That this energy was one day here, the next day it wasn't here anymore. And that could go in many, many ways. But it created a sense of like you got stuck, instantly stuck in your head. And again, in not the greatest energies here. And what the fuck just happened? Like you're almost in a state of shock. For the connection, this is a very heavy reading. I don't know why. For the connection, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Justice card. Yeah, you're it's blocked. Everything is blocked here. The energies are very heavy, and as far as you're concerned, everything is blocked. I can't tell what the hell happened. But whatever happens, it may not be as bad as you're taking it, you know? I'm not saying it's not bad, because it does look like, but I'm sure there's another way of looking at this too. It's just the reaction to it on your side is very, very drastic, very oof. Let me see what the universe has. The High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, that's an alternative to deal with the situation, where you could just accept it, that it happened in the way that it did. You know, that's a different version of dealing with it. I don't know if you have that availability for this other option. You know, in the way that you're presenting yourself. Of course you have it. You have the availability and the choice to respond to this in a very different way. You do have it. Do you see it though? Do you want to go in that direction? Or do you choose to stay in this almost like paralyzed kind of a shock kind of a energy? In a little bit of a low vibration kind of an energy too. Like, ooh, like, you know? Or again, the universe is kind of presenting you with the alternative of, or you could just accept that things turned out in the way that they did. But I feel like you're acting like this because it happens fast. It doesn't even give you time to process. And then again, the universe is like, or you could just accept things happening in the way that they are and take it from there. Which is a very different kind of an approach. Much more healthier. I can understand where you're coming from here with this other perspective. I hope you're coming out of it soon and leaning towards this other choice of responding to this, because, man, this is a lot. But, yeah. Whew. Sometimes these readings, like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. But, man, when I feel the energies of what's at play, I'm like, how do you guys even breathe out there sometimes? Moving on to Aquarius. Felix doesn't have a fucking care in the world. It's like, people are struggling here, man. We're going through all sorts of energies here of people's lives. And that's where you learn to accept. It's like, yeah, but I have my own path. And I'm in my own journey. And my journey says, sleep. And be with what is, without questioning it. Like, this cat is teaching me so much. All of them. But this one in particular, this is, I need to understand how this cat is tied up to me from past lives, because he is. I just don't know where he's coming from. It's like, when he looks at me, it's like he's looking through my fucking soul. Very few animals or people even less, can do that. What he does when he looks at me. It's like he's talking to my higher self all the time or something. On your side, you get the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords. This is one of those energies where, you know, something upsets you. You're upset about something, but that won't stop you from, let's say you got a trip to go in, you know, with someone you care about. And it's like, you know, we said we would go at 9. And yeah, 9 o'clock, you show up. You're upset about something, but you show up. You're like, I said I would go. I'm going to go. You know, I committed to this. I'm going to go. You're upset. Okay, yeah, I'll deal with that as I go, but it's not going to stop me from breaking my promises. So that's the kind of energy I'm seeing here. You're doing something despite the fact that you're maybe upset about something here. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Strength card, the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords. Ooh. This is a very opposite kind of an energy of yours. Not very, but quite opposite. There's a little bit of procrastination here that I'm getting. It's like the more they kind of wait around, the more they're going to miss their moment. You know, their momentum of, let's get shit done. Let's get shit started. They're very much in their head about pretty much everything. So that's going to keep them quite in place without doing much, even though they want to. But it presents itself as a procrastinating kind of an energy. Like you, for example, you're upset, but despite that, you're still moving. You're still like showing up. Like, okay, let's go, you know? They're not. But it's not because they don't want to. That's why I see this as procrastination more than anything. Or because they're complicating things a little too much, it's just they lose the momentum. They're like, okay, you lost it. You passed by the opportunity to start moving here, so you might as well just not do it anymore. For the connection, the Hangman, the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. It's the movement of this, like you're moving, they're moving too, despite the procrastination part. It's like, that's kind of how it feels, the movement for the connection. Not because you want it to be that way, because you're moving for sure at a more steady pace, but because they're kind of like, it's almost like pulling them. It feels like a bumpy kind of a movement, like a barely kind of a, okay. Okay. Like drags on or something. From the universe for you, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Moon. Here. What the hell is the situation? Because you're kind of showing me I've given up on this for, you know, a long time ago. And I'm like, if you've given up on this, then what the hell are you still doing here? You're still part of something that feels to be dragging you backwards, in all honesty. And you're still part of it, even though you're saying, I quit. I quit a long time ago here. But then why are you still here? And it's not intentional. This energy doesn't do it on purpose. It's just not matching with your pace, you know, your speed. Could be work, maybe. Okay, but it's, yeah. Okay, we'll just go with that then. And that's it. Moving on to Gemini. He loves the sun, so as long as there's sun on him, and there is. And this is the only room in the house that, because of how the sun shifted, you can still get it through here. Over there, it's less and less each day, but over here, that's how we tricked him and brought him back into this room. Me and the sun. He's definitely a sun seeker. So it's right on his face there. Look at no, you can't see his face. He's just basking in the sunlight. Oh man. Let's see, Gemini. On your side, you get the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. This is looking like one of those connections of, you know, it's an important connection to me, and I used to care about it a lot, and I was more involved there, but it seems to not be as involved anymore. You're not keeping it intentionally at bay. It just happened in that way, that where you find yourself a little bit at a distance, a little bit disconnected from whatever connection this is. But you seem to be okay with that. You're like, yeah, you know. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And when it wants to kind of show up, I'm there with it. When it doesn't, it's okay. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Magician, the Empress, the 3 of Swords. I don't know what the hell they're manifesting here, or they're trying to, but it's not working out for them. It's almost like blown up in their face, whatever they're trying to manifest. Felix? Felix. Oh, now you're seeing the birds. Felix. Baby boy. You want to come to mama? You want to come to mama? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A little mama love? A little mama scratch behind the ear? Yeah. So I'm not sure what the hell they're trying to manifest here, but it's not working out for them at all. It's actually counterproductive, whatever it is. You know, they're trying to manifest something good, but it's kind of coming back, like backfiring. You know, not in the greatest way for them. Okay. For the connection, the Death card, the Strength card, the 5 of Wands. It's, I have no idea what this is. You're kind of showing it to me as, you know, I don't want any part of it, especially when it's not working out in the greatest way. Like, I don't want to be there with this one. I'm kind of open to it, though. If it does work out as, you know, let's grab a coffee or something, like, I'm there for that. But, like, when things get intense, I'm out of here. Okay. Cool. Let me see what the universe has. It's my watch that's making the crazy light on the walls. I'm sorry. From the universe, you get the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's one of those with or without you kinds of things. More on the side of without you these days, by the looks of it. You're kind of, I feel like at some point you handed this to the universe and you're like, universe, whatever, you know, do whatever you need to do with this one. It's still confusing at times. It's still kind of like, but it's not taking up a whole lot of your energy. Even when it does show up confusing, it's like, fuck it, you know? So, okay. Cool. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. On your side, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups. This is an interesting energy. Because you're working on something and you feel invested in it. Well, you're not feeling invested in it. You're feeling like you're working on something in order to at some point become more invested in it, in the sense of whatever it is you're giving your energy to, it's not starting off from a place of because I care for it. It's starting out from a place of let's build on this and let's see if it does anything for us. Like, is it gonna speak to our heart at some point? Because right now it's not. Kind of like that. Okay. So you're trying to build love in a place that is not necessarily there yet, but hoping that it might be. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. This is a partnership. This could be a friendship that's wanting to come together. It's quite fresh though in the energy. So yeah, it could be a place of, well, you know, they wanted to hang out, they wanted to go and grab a coffee at some point. Like, yeah, I could try that and see what happens. That's the place you're in. The place they're in, they're in the place of asking you to grab that coffee, basically. So it's kind of like a beginning kind of a thing. I don't know. Okay. For the connection, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands. There's quite a chemistry here. Quite a dangerous chemistry here that neither of you are talking about, which is telling me this is something of, I feel something more than what I'm actually playing with, but I'm not going to reveal that. And they're doing the same thing. So there's one of those hidden chemistries here that nobody's talking about, nobody's revealing. So there's more than meets the eye here. Okay, that's why you're keeping it like shallow, a little bit like, well, we'll see, a coffee, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, there's more than coffee here. But anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Tower, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Oh, well, this might have come together from that chemistry. But man, it's not working out because it's an unhealthy kind of a chemistry too. So it could have come together, but it clashed. And then it's like, okay, well, let's be friends. I don't know. But that's not working. I don't know. Are you trying to kind of establish what this is? Because I feel like that's what's going on here. Both of you trying to establish, okay, where do we place this? What is this? You know, what do we call this? Coffee playtime thing. It feels like one of those where you're trying to establish what this really is. Okay. Well, keep on trying. you're not close to figuring it out yet. It's one of those through trial and error, you're gonna figure it out. But anyways, moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Queen of Cups, the Justice card, the Two of Swords. I feel like you're doing your best in a situation, and you're not just saying that, you actually are trying to do your best for a situation. Now, I don't know what the fuck that means, because I see you being a little bit stressed out, but still trying to bring your best to the table, despite the, you know, kind of an energy. So, okay, good. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. This is someone that wants to build something, but they don't trust themselves enough, the concept of this new something. This is someone that looks to be hanging on to all the negative aspects of everything all the time, basically. Or maybe just for this experience in which they're looking at something new here, but... Okay. And I feel like you're trying to be supportive. You're trying to be there with that, but their negative status over this kind of brings you down too or something. Yeah. Okay. For the connection, the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Why is it, this is not, you're dealing with someone that's just, I don't know if all the time, I may have exaggerated there, but there's definitely leaning more towards things that won't work out rather than things that will work out on their side at this time. They have that available to them, that whole sense of just trusting that everything will work out, but they're not using it. They're quite against it right now. They're like, no. That's a bunch of bullshit, because things are not going to work out. Okay. If they say so, but if they say so, they create it, and that's quite the tense energy that they're creating there, but okay. From the universe for you, you get the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. I mean, you keep going with this. They keep going. It's almost like trying to ignore it when those pressing energies are coming into play. When you feel that, oh, they're going negative Willy again, you're kind of like, okay, disconnect, you know, so that I don't feel that, so that it doesn't rub off on me or something. I don't know if you can do that, but that's kind of how you're presenting this to me. Like, you know, I try not to mind them. It's okay. Okay, because whatever this is, I feel like it's for you as well. You're part of it somehow. Okay, well, if you can unplug, yeah, do that. Oops. I think I exaggerated with the heat. Now I really want to go to bed. I'm tired. Moving on to Cancer. Why are water signs dealing with so much kind of an energy? Let's see here. On your side, you get the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Four of Swords. This is you saying, I need a break. This is you taking that break, but not really taking that break. Because you just saying I need a break and then, you know, giving yourself a few minutes, a few days, a few whatever you need, and still thinking about the stress of whatever that is, that's not giving yourself a break. You didn't do anything. You just removed yourself physically from the situation, but energetically you're still working with the situation that seems to be quite stressful. So when you need a break, you disconnect from that. You're not doing that here. You're just saying, I need a break. I'm just going to take a few minutes. And then within those minutes, you didn't achieve anything. You just took yourself away physically, but not taking a break from the energy you're kind of involved in here, which I don't know what that is, but we'll see. So when you feel like you need a break, take it and mean it. Don't just say it and do it and not really do it, you know? The energy attached to you, the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 9 of Cups. This is an energy that shows up with great intentions, the most beautiful intentions you've ever seen in all of the worlds that possibly exist. Right? This is an energy that you've never seen anything like this. The problem with that is that they have the 5 of Swords here. So are they lying? Are they? That beautiful energy from even outside of this realm of possibility? I don't know. Are they or are they not? I don't know, because I'm not clarifying. So it's going to be hard to tell. But what they're presenting is definitely beautiful. So something in that is definitely false. I don't know what it is because I'm not clarifying. But for the connection, the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. If it's so freaking beautiful, then what the hell is up with the stress? What is up with the tension here? Like, there's tension like you can cut through it with a knife. So who's lying here and why? And then if there is no answer for that, then if you know it's not you that's lying, then why are you giving your energy to this? Why are you allowing for this to happen? Because it creates so much tension. And so that, I get you now. I get you. I need a break. I would need a break too. You know? But like, again, back to you, when you need that break, actually take it. Disconnect from this. Just be you, and that's it. None of this anymore. So that you can see things more clearly when you come back to this. Because I have no idea what this is, but it's not feeling great. Let me see what the universe has. The King of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Could be just that. Could be just that. Could be that you're completely opposite from one another. You're functioning from completely opposite ends of the spectrum here. You're on this end, they're on this end. Which could create this. If neither of you start accepting that whoever you're dealing with is just living life and living their human life completely opposite from yours. You know, if there's something you're working on together here, I feel like you would have known that from the get-go. But if there's no acceptance to that, then that might turn into I hate your guts, you know, or something that is similar to these energies here. But if once you start accepting that, hey, I'm going to function in this way and they're going to function in that way, which is completely different than what I function in, is that okay? Or do I have a problem with that? Because if I have a problem with that, then we're going to have issues altogether. If I start accepting that and they start accepting that, then this could be a freaking beautiful kind of a connection, you know? So it's a matter of acceptance, because from what I'm seeing from the universe is just that these are two very different energies. Very, very different energies. So can that work? Yes, it can, as long as there's acceptance in that, you know? If there's, hey, you know, why don't you do things in the way I do them? That's not going to make it work. You know, that's expectation for the other energy you're dealing with to be exactly like you. And that's not going to happen ever. Even when they're similar to your energy, it's still not going to happen. So all this needs is acceptance. If you want for things to work out. If not, this can be, again, cut off with a knife from what I'm seeing here anyway. So you might as well do that. But I feel like you want for things to work out. But that is it. I'm gonna go get blue. Give me a minute. Come on, boy. Well, I came and I came without you. We're not supposed to do that. Come on. No, come here. Come on. Come on, stretchy pants. Ow. Your paws are fucking huge. Okay. Here, I'll do this. Come on. Up you go. Up you go. Come on, don't be lazy. Oh my goodness. Are you? Come on. There. Shoulders. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, you're the laziest dog. I got you. Hold on. I got you, I said. You don't need to hang on so tightly. Where are you going? Hello? Where are you going? Where are you going, lazy boy? He's heavy. He has gained, we went to the vet a couple of days ago, and he has gained 3 more pounds. He's 52 now. 52 pounds. Where are you going? Just put your ass down, not up. Where? Blue? Where the fuck are you going, boy? I don't understand what he's doing. Why do you think I don't have you? Where? Don't jump. Oh my god. Such an Oompa Loompa sometimes. You match well with Kai. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, come here. Okay, come here. Mama's got you. Why don't you trust Mama? Huh? Why don't you trust Mama? That I got you. I'm not gonna lift you up again. Here. But come here. Okay. I love it when he puts his head like that on. That's what we do at night. I go to bed. He waits for me. You know, brush my teeth. Go in my pajamas. He's always in bed waiting for me. And then when I jump in bed, he has to come and do this. Kind of go all over my face. And then, that. He puts his head somewhere. Either here or here. Yeah. My little bear. You ready for our trip? No, not our trip from today. Oops. Not the OUT trip. Like the OUT for a very long time trip. But you've been there before with us. You've been there, but you were like this size. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it with Blue. But love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you soon. Bye.